Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. I am so excited to bring on 2K developer Dazar, the man behind the plan, the guy that's in there designing this game and helping it make it even better and more realistic. Dazar, thank you so much for coming. I cannot wait to discuss some of the really cool stuff that you're going to show us.
Hey, Coach, as always, I am ecstatic to be here. You do a really good job on your channel teaching basketball, which is what I am all about, and I can't wait to get started.
Awesome. Well, there's a couple things that we wanted to show in this particular video that's really, really cool, and we got two things we want to show us. So what's the first thing we want to go through here that's new and is going to make the game even more realistic?
Well, one of the first things I wanted to go over, Coach, is our new defensive communication. And the first thing I want to do is pop into the menu and show your users how to make sure they have defensive communication turned on.
Alrighty.
So I'll press the option button and I'll go down to substitution and I'll go to coach settings. And from coach settings, I want to go all the way to the bottom and make sure that defensive communication is on. It's either on or off. It should default to on. And while we're here, Coach, for you guys that love running plays, they love running freelance offenses, if you need a little help, make sure your offensive play vision is on all plays instead of just user plays or off. All right, make sure that's on all plays. And then your play vision, I personally like light, but if you need a little bit more help, put it on full. This will show you where you're supposed to be on all your plays and freelances. All right, so I'll exit out of that menu. And then to show this off, Coach, yeah, we used to have a problem where users didn't know what the AI teammates wanted them to do. So now if your AI teammates want to switch with you or they want to tell you to go under the screen or over the screen, now that is communicated by a little box that pops up over your teammate's head. So as I call for a screen here, you'll see right there, switch. So Carmelo's telling you, hey, let's switch this. All right. And now one caveat, because these are computers and not real people, even if they call for switch, but if that guy gets through the screen easily, they're not going to switch. So that's one caveat we have there, Coach. But you see right there, they're calling switch.
And there it is.
And there it is.
All right.
All right. And now, Coach, it's not just your pick and roll defense, but they'll tell you to ice, go under, go over. If you're playing the hedge guy, it'll tell you, hey, hedge, hard hedge. It'll tell you to drop. It'll tell you that. And also, I'm really excited about this too. In transition, it'll tell you who's got ball and who's getting back.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. So this is really the kind of thing that makes people much better on defense now because of the communication. You'll know what's going on with all your teammates. That's amazing.
Absolutely, Coach. I know it drove some guys crazy. You'll be playing the game. Your computer teammates want you to switch, but they don't tell you, right? So you're both guarding the same guy and you give up a layup for a game winner. So this will hopefully eliminate that issue. Yeah,
and that happens IRL all the time too, my man. So it's really that's realistic as well. But I'm glad that you can have that in there. Really cool way. Show us that one more time. Let's see one more time where we can see that little switch. There's a switch. I'm going to go underneath, and then there you go. So I should have gotten through that one. That was a lot of space. So I guess that's why they didn't switch.
Correct. If the man guarding the ball does not get hit by the screen, he's not going to switch that. Okay. They're going to assume that you got through.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we have another thing you want to show us. It's even cooler, perhaps, than the defensive communication. What else you got going in this game on offense that's going to be really helpful to players?
Well, Coach, we got a lot of stuff. You're going to have to bring me back to get through everything. But right now, I want to talk about something new. We got to head back to our settings here. So we go down to options and controller settings this time. And we go down to this new thing called skip pass. You just want to make sure this is enabled. All right, it should be enabled by default, but maybe some people turned it off. So with skip pass on, and if you'll indulge me for a second here, Coach, I want to show people why skip pass is such a revelation to video game basketball here. What we used to have to do right here is I got the ball on the wing, Dwight Howard's at the top of the key, and I think that's Kimba on the other side. In order to make sure that I got Kimba, I used to have to use icon passing, right? And so I would have to tap R1, and then tap the X to make sure that I got Kimba to skip over MKG. All right, but now with skip passing, what we can do is if I want to get Kimba, all I have to do is point my left stick in that direction and hold the pass button, and it's going to give us the skip pass.
Wow.
So if I tap the button, I get the player closest to me. And if I hold the button, I get the player furthest from me in that direction. So this is our new skip pass control. And where this is really effective, Coach, is if I'm Kimba and I'm driving baseline and I wanted to pass all the way across the floor, I can do that. So let me try here with Monk.
Come on, Malik. Oh, good. By the way, it's Robertson. It's good defense, man. Let's see it.
So here we go here. Oh, well, sorry, Coach. I meant to skip that, but he was wide open, so I had to dump it into the big fella.
Hey! You know, you're taking advantage of my. Well, I'm just gonna shoot it because it's Russ.
That's keeping the sim, Coach.
Yeah. All right. So here, I'll let you. I'm gonna guard you. Why don't you go? I'm guarding you. I'll let you get the baseline a little bit. Oh wow.
That skip all the way across the floor, and I don't have to worry about hitting those two post guys, right? Mm-hmm. And now from here, I can hit Batum in the corner if I want.
Wow.
And so, oh man, stepped out. So the new skip control is really effective if you're driving, you got a guy open in the corner, you just hold the button down, the pass button. And again, to hit the guy closest to you, you tap the pass button, which is X. And to hit the guy furthest in the direction you're pointing your left stick, you hold the button.
Cool. I love this, actually, the way that works. And you don't have to, you can actually hold it down and then it'll release it, or it feels like I can hold it a little bit longer and then release it and then it'll do it. So either way, you can let it pass. If you hold it down the whole time, it will eventually pass it, right? Or if you let go after that extra beat, it'll pass it or skip it either way.
Absolutely, Coach. Either option works. Now, really quickly, Coach, some of your users might not be aware of this. I want to help them to be able to know where they're going to pass the ball. If you look right now, there's a white circle under Batum at the top of the key. Mm-hmm. All right. That lets you know that if I press X right now, that's who the pass is going to go to. Now, by moving my left stick, I can change who that highlights. Right now, it's on Monk. Okay. So that's the default person you're going to pass to. All right. Now, when I use the skip pass control, like let's look over here. I'm going to MKG with the skip pass. Watch under his feet.
Oh,
you see how the basketball lights up? So that lets you know, we give you several indicators to know where that pass is going to go. So it's not a mystery to you.
Absolutely. And you know, the fun part about this is that you're going to open up a lot more open threes because of that driving and kicking and skipping without hitting the big man in the way. That's going to make the game even more fun and higher scoring.
Oh, absolutely, Coach. And not having to pull up that icon pass menu is an absolute revelation. It opens up the game to guys who may not be those joystick warriors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh. Be able to make basketball plays.
And what you didn't see was, or on the weak side there, it called out a switch on a weak side screen, not even a pick and roll. And that's another thing that we're talking about.
Absolutely, Coach. So, and you know, this is year one for this feature. We look to get it even better and deeper as we move forward. But shouts out to my man OG, and shouts out to my man Jesse Bean, who put in the skip pass for us. I think it's one of the best mechanics to be in a video game in a while.
I love it. I cannot wait to get into the real games and start skipping the ball all over because, you know, the best teams, in my opinion, on offense are the ones who skip the ball more than others. And so this is really, that's interesting. You can skip it to the post. That's really exciting. So anyhow, really great stuff. I cannot wait to have you back on and go over even more stuff because people are already freaking out about 2K18 and how much better it is this year anyway. So Desar, thank you so much for coming on here and breaking it down, and can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely, Coach. Thanks for having me.
You got it. And don't forget, sports fans, at BBallBreakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in? Are you in, Desar?
I'm always in, Coach.
Sports fans, to see more of our great NBA content and analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button, but also click the bell and adjust your settings so you can get an alert the second our videos drop. Because trust me, you're going to want them hot and fresh. You in?